It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
Here's Pirtle, following the basket by MP. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by MP. Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Rebound by Sohan.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's Iverson missing. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Well, here we have a huge moment for MP with in-season awards. He took home his first Player of the Month in his career.
And to win Player of the Month, you need to be a special talent. MP showed he can put forth sustained greatness with his play.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by San Antonio, VanVleet can't get it to go. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
VanVleet outside, and the pass to Siakam. Dishes to Pirtle. Moves back up. And at last, they get one to fall.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Siakam looking around. And that one is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Passes to Sohan. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. Iverson's got 8. And watching MP out there, he's slowly starting to win over the fan base, Greg, of this team.
To call it an uphill battle would be an understatement. But he goes out and just does what he can to control what he does. And getting fans to get behind you takes time.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
VanVleet outside. The jump hook. Rebound by Johnson.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Iverson kicks to Johnson. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like there.
Siakam outside. Inside. Doubled by Iverson. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And a wide open look for Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Jones with the bounce pass. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. And here is Anunoby. Last game he had 10 points. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Iverson with the bucket. 12 points for him.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Collins against Siakam. Down low. Here's Achua.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So
Bring up those points! Stack them up!
the Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy who's just always in hustle mode, every play trying to do more for his team.
San Antonio leading by 7. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Van Vliet looking around. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Iverson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Van Vliet. Driving inside. And he converts the layup.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred VanVleet.
Now here's Graham. 8 points his last outing. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Raptors trail by 7. Trent outside. The 3. MP grabs the miss. Iverson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And don't sleep on the bounce from MP. He says, I got a little bit of that as well.
Here's Trent. San Antonio with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a streak. When someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Collins passes to Bates-Diop. Spurs passing it around. Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
And you can see their strategy coming in They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Trent following the bucket by the Spurs. Inside, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, what an amazing.
Drive and it ain't there, and reset.
Switch. Young's checked in. Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Young. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Scotty Barnes. So for Toronto right now, underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Van Vliet. And it's Trent in at the small forward position. Spurs leading by 11. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Iverson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside, Jones. Jones off a pick from Iverson. From 13, and it's San Antonio with another. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. And he gets contact and the whistle on it. Doris was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Siakam outside. Rebound San Antonio. Iverson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by San Antonio. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Johnson outside from the arc. And no good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And it's out of bounds. Raptors trail by 15. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Vassell. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And they double up Iverson. Here's Bassie. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Now, here's Anunoby. Covered by Vassell. Achua, no good. Spurs leading by 17. And they double up Iverson. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Don't even think it, just shoot.
Outside, Jones. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Van Vliet. Offline with his three.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Iverson, a screen on Van Vliet. Jones dishes to Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 19-point game. There's the pass to Siakam. Barnes against Johnson. Achua. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Iverson, a screen on Van Vliet. Jones drives in. Good work there as it goes. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And the rejection by MP. Kicks it out to Johnson. He's looking for Iverson and finds him. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And it's 37 points for Iverson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Siakam. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio leading by 21. To the inside, Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
The dunk by Achua.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues.
And so it's San Antonio sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
They've been dialing his number, and he's answered the calls. His teammates know he's feeling it. Credit them for being unselfish and getting him the ball.
Feed him every possession. The big dog is hungry.
You know about big dogs being hungry, man. You are the big dog, and you stay hungry, even today.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. Over in the East, Jason Tatum.
Reminds me of the Swiss Army knife forward.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's MP. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Siakam. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the paint and taken away by Johnson. Here's Vassell. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 21. For 3, Van Vliet. The rebound by Johnson.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
3-pointer. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Iverson, no luck. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. A second chance effort. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for him.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
And they double up Iverson. Over to the left wing. And Barnes comes to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle with the steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pirtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. He goes up again. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Pirtle's got 6 here in this quarter. Check in.
Ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know.
Greg, like, the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Van Vliet against Iverson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 17.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
The pass to Bates-Diop. Iverson kicks to McDermott. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. McDermott's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. There's a minute left in the third. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McDermott up top, covered by Siakam. McDermott can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Iverson, no luck. Raptors trail by 15. Siakam outside. Three seconds left. And so it's San Antonio riding a 15-point. And we reach the fourth. He's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Chris Boucher. And the rejection by MP. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now with an update on Scotty Barnes from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He told me that there is tendonitis in the knee, and it's causing him a lot of problems. The pain has just become too much. And so that's it for him today. From how it appears, he could be out for a considerable amount of time. What a tough break. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that. But that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Siakam is out there with Achua. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Here's Vassell. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 5th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys are just ED or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Shot clock at 3. Here's Van Vliet, and he makes the 8-footer.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
The drive by Iverson. And MP throws it down hard.
How about that, gentlemen? MP showing off his hops with a stylish slam.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Passes it to Young. For 3, Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Achua, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Jakob Pirtle is cooking today. This guy has tremendous upside, good touch, and a really good feel for the game.
To the middle. Here's Iverson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in.
Welcome to the MP show, folks.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
Well, that's got to feel good tonight, when the outcome is beyond doubt well before the final buzzer.
Yeah, man, we love to get that win and pack it up early. We've got a lot of talented guys who don't get that much playing time. So anytime they can get in the game and are able to show what they can do, that's a good thing.
Okay, so what's it like for you when the game gets out of hand so early? Is it hard for you to keep focus?
Not really. I think it's natural.
Congratulations on the win tonight. You were swatting shots like Bill Russell. Where did that come from?
Thanks, Candace. Coach always talks about playing defense without fouling. I mean staying vertical and challenging shots. And
Why look too far in the future?
Oh, well, we can vote.
I heard you worked with Chris Brickley.
so what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care. You want to tell us what's going on, Rick? Look, it's Della. He's trying to trade you. Excuse me? There's a lot of backstory here, but... So what does that have to do with me? You're Freddie's project.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me. No. Answer someone. You can fight back. Look, if Della's the only one trying to ship you...
MP, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?